I know you're sitting on some tea. I know you're grinding on a damn piano. What's going on, y'all? It's time to have a little quick, little, tea session or whatever. I'm gonna apologize for not doing a wasted Wednesday tonight. It's gonna be too much going on, and I have to be at work later on. So I just decided let me go and do a video, give y'all what y'all need, and have a discussion, and we can just move forward. Okay? Keisha Cole, what is going on with you? I don't know if you're grinding on it, trying to get yourself prepared for the money that you're not going to make, but I think that shit is hilarious. Keisha Cole is grinding on the damn piano for Birdman. She tagged him out of that shit. It's just like she's sacrificing herself, like she's a sacrificial lamb. To like, here, take me, give me some money, some type of relevance. I need to be able to not sell my soul for any more money. Or like, Keisha Cole, I don't understand. You're trying to do this for a storyline for your show that's supposed to be coming out. But I just think you just ran out of options. You just don't have shit to talk about no more. You're not like you're talented, but I'm just saying it's just that shit comes a dime a dozen. I just don't really think Keisha Cole this is her time. I don't think this is her year. I don't know how to feel about K Michelle and Keisha Cole going on tour, the Dirty Bra Strap tour, the what is they calling it? The last one to make it the something serious came up a serious bill came up this weekend tour. I just I just don't know. It's just not it, and I kind of hate Kate Michelle. I just think you're on another level, and I just think Keisha Cole will take you down, and you really don't have that much. You're already trying a little bit. You got a lot of negative things people saying about you. So for you to go out and do that, I was just like, but it is what it is. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe you'll help her. We never know. We don't know the future. If we did, I'm pretty sure we could be rich and we'll be doing shit. Okay, so that's interesting. I am so happy for Chadwick. I can't think of his last name. I think that's the same guy that played. He played in the bio movie about what's his name? God damn. Get on up. Okay, get on up. Get up. But he's playing. He played there. He did a good job at there. From what I heard, because I haven't seen it. Then he played Babe Ruth. Well, not Babe Ruth. I fucked that all up. I don't. He didn't play no damn Babe Ruth. He played. I don't know what he played. I can't think. He played in the baseball player movie. I'm just really tongue tied and fucked up today. He played, but he did a good job on that. That movie was really, really good to me. I really did like it a lot. So Chadwick is supposed to be playing T'Challa in he's supposed to be playing the Black Panther in the Marvel series, and I'm excited about that. Marvel is doing a really good job for those who like Avengers was really good, and the trailers for the Age of Ultron and seeing the Hulkbuster suit and all that type of shit. I know I'm losing some of y'all, but I just think that movie is gonna be really good. Marvel is doing the damn thing; they're doing the thing, and I just don't. I think DC is just. I don't know what to tell them. I just don't. DC and this whack ass Superman movie y'all put out, it's just y'all are not coming closer. I will say y'all got a little shit going on as far as TV, but Marvel is slaying the game when it comes to like movies. They're slaying the goddamn game, and they're gonna make billions of dollars off of this shit. Billions of dollars. So I'm happy for you, Chadwick. Hope that you do a good job. I have faith in you. You'll be the first black superhero. So that's a lot played. I think that'll be really good. I can't wait for that. What else to talk about? I want to have a kind of little bit of a read session. So if you all don't know, the Dancing Dolls and the Tracy's team, I can never think of their real names or what they call them. Super Black Girls. They had their little thing at Vicksburg, Mississippi this past weekend, and I didn't get a chance to attend. It just wasn't in the car, and for me to go, I really wanted to, but some things came up, and I had some shit to do. Um, it was just it like from hearing it, they said that Tracy's team lost. They didn't do that well, and somebody failed or whatever. But everybody made it okay. Everybody's doing good. But what I just don't understand, and what I'm tired of seeing all these people do all this shit all on social media. whoever's in charge, whoever's doing something, somebody needs to have a sit down with these people on the show and tell them how to conduct themselves on social media. Because all the one of these parents, the only one that I really look up to for right now is Selena. Selena is about the only one that's professional and keeping the shit together because she knows what it is. Like Selena is on another level. I had a conversation. You tried to attack me on my Facebook page and you said some stuff that can be taken out of context that people in the LGBT community can take offense to. It's just like none of y'all are professional. I'm really sick of y'all, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm sick of y'all. I'm just sick of y'all attitudes and how y'all acting. Brittany, you need to sit your bow-legged, built barbecue grill, pit bull face ass down somewhere. You out here attacking Royce Reed and talking about this and that, and then you gonna have the nerve to bring up this girl's son and talk about like pot bitch meat kettle. Like, how you gonna sit here and talk about some? Don't talk about these are kids, but you sit here talking about somebody's child and what they need to do. Whitney, they're going to talk about your niece or what whoever she is to you this week, okay? Because it's not your daughter, it's not your child, okay? Whatever these people say about your child can't dance, they can't dance, the dancing dolls suck ass, they can't move on swiftly and professionally and pay that shit no mind. You're arguing people and you're going to fucking lose every time on the internet and social media. These people don't care they're doing it from the computer. So why are you standing on every Instagram post, every goddamn... I wish your big body ass would take the time to use that to actually get your ass on a treadmill somewhere, okay? Like me. Get your ass on the damn treadmill, put the goddamn burgers down, and stop having your goddamn fucking hog mouth damn legs out. Like, Brittany, I feel like I need to put on a black V-neck to roast your ass, because every time I turn around, you on somebody's Instagram going in, you doing all that shit. Bitch, does Cricket have unlimited data because you all over the damn scene doing the most? Like, girl, sit you down. Sit down. And for the people who watching me and going to tell her, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a damn about y'all ass being pressed, about who I don't care, because I ain't nobody paying my goddamn bills, okay? Ain't nobody paying none of my damn bills. So I like Tracy's team and I like Diana's team. I like both of them. But I'm going to call a spade on spade. I'm going to move the fuck on and I'm going to say what I got to say. Nobody's paying Justin to say shit, so I'm going to say what the fuck I believe in. That's what some of you all get confused with these other YouTubers and these other folks. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass to say what I want to. I'm not friends with none of these folks in real life. We cool, we cordial. But if you I'm not going to kiss your ass for you to give me any shine or share my shit. I don't need it, okay? I don't need it. Okay, that's the beauty about being, I feel like I'm independent. I don't have to worry about anybody telling me what to say and what not to say, and I can't speak on this and I can't speak on this. I love that, okay? And people can send me emails and shit and call me and text and tell me what I can say. I pay that shit motherfucking 24 karat dust, okay? The finest dust in the air, okay? But, you know, just seeing how they interact on social media is just terrible. It's just horrible. And you know what? To be honest, I'm really debating if I even review Bring It Season 2. I'm really at this point of time. I'm just really sick of all that shit. To be honest, and I might not even talk about this shit. Period. No more. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna leave it. There's just too much going on. It's just the people outside, knowing these people outside of the show and seeing how they act and shit, just makes it more disgusting for me not to even watch. So I don't want to talk about this shit. I want to move on to other shit. The situation with this 10-year-old being put on blast by the dad, I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't. A father found his child was, you know, she was flirting, she was lying, talking about she was 18 years old, and she had a boyfriend. She was lying about her age, and she's tall as hell for her to be in the 5th grade. So she's doing a little flirting and all this type of shit, and da da da. So she was lying about her age, and her daddy found out about it. So her daddy got her a spray painted shirt and told her and said, I'm a 5th grader and I like to lie about my age. So and made her wear it and took a picture and put it on Facebook and da da da. The only thing about that is I don't like when they put it on Facebook and they have to take pictures and do all that type of shit, because it's very, very, very embarrassing. And in this day and age now, even when dealing with my younger cousins that my mother and father are raising, it's kind of difficult in this day and age seeing how, you know, social media and people can make internet, like they can make accounts all you gotta do is lie about your age. You can lie about this shit. It's really no verification process to find out how old you are. I really don't believe some kids under certain ages need to have Facebook. I know how I was when I had it, and I did some shit that was kind of scary and some stuff that was kind of, I could have got in trouble. Anything could have happened. I put myself, but luckily I'm still here to this day. But there's some things that I did that I shouldn't have done. And I just think about that when I see these kids, they're talking to people online, and people do all type of shit online. Like we got the catfish shit going on. People can take and be anybody they want to online. They can take the good, they can take all the bad, and make themselves look better. Like they can just do anything. And you just have to be very careful. Parents, if you have kids, you need to be nosy as hell. You just have to be. Me being like just I'm not that old. I am 27 years old, but I know how I was when I was younger, and you can never be too nosy. You're not there to be your child's friend. It's good to be there so they can talk to you and all that type of shit, but you need to be investigating and looking at shit. You need to be doing that, and you stop trying to shelter these kids too, and because they're gonna eventually do what they want to. But you have to be very in your child's life. You just have to, because these people out here are trying to take our children. They're trying to take these kids. They're trying to take these kids, and it's just a mess. It's some very serious predators out here, and they're doing the most, and it's really sad. It's really sad. Yeah, so that's all I got on that. I just didn't like the fact. What did y'all feel? Because I know people have different opinions about it. I just don't like when they be doing it on sharing all the, like maybe whooping and disciplining kids, and they share it out on Facebook, all that type of stuff. Like I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't, because what some child might take that shit and they get so depressed that they might think about committing suicide, because being embarrassed on the internet is very, very, it being just like that on the internet, it should never goes away, and people will taunt your child forever. So I don't have no kids, so to each his own. This comments Charles Barkley made about he lifted the rug and he swept the dirt from under the rug and he just blew it, and it went all in people's eyes, and people are pissed off and pressed because Charles Barkley just said that it's a sad situation where if you don't do hood shit, you're not considered black enough, and that's some real deal shit. Like that's some real deal shit. That's not something that somebody made up. And no, every black person is like that. But that shit does go on in the black community. We know it does. Come on, let's be serious. I've been told plenty of times that I'm not a black person, and I really don't give a fuck, because I know what I am deep down in the inside. Okay, that's just like somebody telling me I'm not gay. I mean, I know deep down what I am. But a lot of people took offense to that. But Charles Barkley was only talking about the real shit because it's probably some NBA players and some people, some athletes that need to hear that. Like, if you ain't screwing the hoes and you ain't talking to groupies and you ain't spending money on bullshit and stuff, you ain't living a life. And I'm not saying all of them do that. Let me be honest, because folks, I know people gonna be commenting and saying da da da. I know that Justin J knows that. Justin J knows that. He knows that every black person is like that. Like, I know that. You don't have to tell me. But I'm glad Charles Barkley talked about that, because I know, like with me, like doing silly shit like buying a live Christmas tree, I've been told that that's some white folk shit. Me reading Harry Potter books, that's some white folk shit. Me watching anime, that's some white folk shit. It's just like, some of us just don't have enough culture in our life, and we only think that a certain type of people do certain type of things. But if you broaden your shit and talk to people with different backgrounds, you would not generalize people like that. That goes for black people and it goes for white people and for everybody. You can't generalize people. It's kind of harder to generalize folks when you have, a broad essential of people that you deal with. If you deal with nothing but niggas, I hate to say that, then that's what you're gonna think, that's all they act like. And then you have to take it upon yourself to interact with other people of different colors, different races, and different beliefs and all that type of shit, so you can get an understanding. And I think that's what the world needs, period. We just need an understanding of everybody so we can do better things. But unfortunately, everybody does not want to do that, so that's a whole nother story, okay? But it is something to think about. It is something to think about. So, that's all I got. I appreciate Charles Barkley for coming out saying that. I know it's gonna be some flack. Anytime you come back and say some stuff like that, people get pissed off. That's just like a situation, and I'm going ahead and say that now in this 14 minutes and 40 seconds. that I honestly don't believe. Well, I know, I just know that Derek Wilson is not going to be charged. He's not going to be charged. There's just not enough. It's just not enough proof. It's not enough to convict him of doing something that was he alleged that he did. It's just not enough. From what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. What from being leaked, and we can't go from leaks because none of this shit might not be 100% factual. Okay, we don't know if that shit is true or not. But the way things are going, if it is true, these leaks are true, um, he's not going to be charged. And I think they're just slowly letting this stuff leak out to get people comfortable enough to say that putting out this little shit at bits and pieces before they just throw it on us, because it's just not enough. I think some of us need to be a little bit logical. Just because we think and believe something doesn't mean we can actually prove it. We can't prove it. We can't put nobody in jail. I know some people gonna be pissed off about this shit, but like I said, I don't give a damn. My real fans and supporters know how I feel about certain situations. You call me anti-black, anti-whatever, pro-white, Uncle Tom, all that type of shit. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, when I get done with this video, I'm going to hop my ass in the shower so I can wake myself up for work. I'm going to put on my boots and put on my clothes. I'm going to head to work, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to take my ass to sleep. And I'm still going to thank God for waking me up in the morning, all that type of stuff. So, I mean, I'm just going to move swift and professional. I don't care what you believe and what you think Justin J is. Deep down inside, I know what I am. And I think that's a lot of us need to get to that understanding that sometimes we have to ignore people's opinions and how they feel about us, because at the end of the day, is that shit helping your bowels move? No, it's not. If it's not, pay that shit dust, 24 karat dust, and move the fuck on. So yeah, that's a whole nother story. Let's switch gears and get off the little serious shit. The Aaliyah movie, I think, is going to be complete trash. The trailers are just killing me softly. They're killing me softly because bow down to a goddess. I'm like, we're talking about Aaliyah, like one of the best R&B black artists there like was, and I got Iggy Azalea like song playing. It just takes me away. There's nothing wrong because Iggy Azalea is white, Australian, or whatever she is this week. It's just Iggy Azalea is just not authentic to me. She doesn't give me realness. Whenever she performs, her performance on SNL was terrible. She just looked a fool. She didn't like she knew the words. She like she was acting. She looked like she was up there giving us a stage play, and it was worse than a chitlin circuit. It was just horrible. And I wanted to, and I couldn't even watch all of it. I turned. It was just so embarrassing. Iggy Azalea, you look like shit on that damn. You like albino shit on that damn stage moving around. And it's not the fact that you're white. It's not the fact that you're a female. It's none of that. It's just you just don't you're not authentic at all. All that shit doesn't seem right. Like, where are the receipts? If you say you've been rapping, you've been trying to, where are the videos on YouTube of you rapping when you was younger? I just don't believe this whole that you've been trying to do. I feel like they found you did a little bit of shit. Maybe they caught your ass at karaoke. Maybe T.I. saw you doing something at karaoke. You was rapping really, you performing good to somebody else shit. So T.I. said, you know what? Throw some motherfucking plastic up her booty, get her ass fat as a motherfucker, and we gonna make this work. We gonna make this work. We gonna get into the studio and we gonna make this shit work. And they are, because they making money. Somebody buying this shit, so it is what it is. Just the food. Speaking of ass injections and all that type of shit, let's go and talk about Tiny getting her eye color changed. I think we're getting to we're getting to a time where a lot of us will be thinking about getting shit done to us, and we're all looking for this look of beauty that somebody get told us what beauty is, and it's quite scary. It's really scary, and there's nothing about. I don't think it's nothing wrong with you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to do all this type of shit. But when we start doing stuff like that, altering ourselves, and like. And are you happy with yourself? Are you happy? Like some of the stuff, I argue with myself about that, because I can't, how can I sit there and say it's wrong for somebody to get implants and all this type of shit to make themselves look good, but I sit up here and take medicine. Well, I don't take medicine. I try not to take medicine, but I would go to the hospital. I get sick to make me feel better. So it's like I kind of think about this stuff, and I go back debate myself. I debate myself all the time. I just have to, so I can, I want to understand, like, I have both sides. I always look at both sides. Pro and con. I look at all this shit and I put it together. But I just would think we're all getting to this. It seems like almost like a mixture of what white beauty is and black beauty a little bit. Cause now we just got big booty motherfuckers walking around with blue eyes. Like it's crazy. It's just so crazy how people think how they came out of the womb, how they grown. It's just not beauty. Let me tell you something. We're not going to look like this forever. Like scientists have not came up with a way for us to live 150 years old and still look like we're 28. It's just not going to happen. And I really don't want to. I think growing old is a beautiful thing. I think going through changes, you getting bags. I think all that stuff is beautiful. Like it just shows so much, like what we've been through, and I've had a wonderful life, and I don't understand why people think they need to alter themselves. I just don't, and but you know what? I think Tiny probably did this shit. Then she putting him up on Instagram to myself. Oh yeah, this is where I got my eyes done, and da da. Tiny probably got this shit for free, and he probably told her to promote this shit every 2 weeks, like them damn waist trainers and shit. Child, don't be believing the damn hype. Don't believe a lot of them folks do that shit because they need the goddamn money. Not saying T.I. or Tiny need the money, but they got some other shit going on. Okay, because y'all know they got some baby mama drama. Allegedly, T.I. got some girl pregnant, and they paying her off for her to keep her mouth shut, and she ain't saying shit. They must be paying her handsomely because she hasn't said shit. I want to hear something about it because I find that shit so interesting. Okay, we're getting close to Halloween. Send me pictures on my Facebook, anything. My email address, justinj1232 at gmail.com. No, you know what? Send it to justinj12321 at gmail.com. So I can put up. I want to see some struggle costumes. I want to see some struggle costumes, and we're gonna put up a video talking about the Halloween costumes and stuff. I want to see them. So send them to me any way you can. Some real struggle shit. I don't want the fake stuff like the people doing it just to be fun. I want to see some real struggle costumes like people thought they were doing some shit. I want to see that because I love to talk about it. It's so funny. But the costumes that I'm not really feeling is these Ray Rice costumes. I'm not. People are dressing up, and I've seen black and white people dressed up like Ray Rice, and they're dragging some black woman on the ground, and I just think that shit is very disgusting and offensive. You know what? I'm not as trying to be as funny this episode of but I'm just being kind of serious because shit is just a mess. Like I just don't think it's necessary to do anything like that. It's just that shit is crazy for you to be sitting here dressing up like talking about something like domestic violence, and women die every day from that. I just think that shit is horrible. Like that shit is a damn mess. And you got to look, white kid was dressed up like that shit was so shameful. Then I seen a black guy going to a party. He was dragging a big ass blow up doll with like some black hair. I was just like, oh my god, are y'all serious? But you know what? People do so much shit for attention nowadays that it is quite sad. People do shit for attention all the time. And what's so funny, they do it for attention that's not even going to pay them. So, we live in that type of world. Speaking of the world, this nurse ain't going, she done went to Africa, she trying to do some shit, and now she done came back, and now the main ass want her ass quarantined for 21 days, and she's saying hell to the no. And you know what? I slick really don't blame her. A lot of people, some people, don't think the problem. It's just like the government has that much control over you. Like it's just amazing. She doesn't have any say so. And this is where I get to where you're saying you're quarantining me. It's not like she's sick. She's not sick, and it's only doing it to make people feel good. She's not sick. She's not testing negative. Well, she's not testing positive for it. It's been other people who have did the same thing, and they stand next to President Obama, and they're not being quarantined. It's just like I just don't. I see where she's coming from, and some people should. She should just go ahead and do it and just get it over with. But it's the same thing. Like I don't know, but you know what? She has a right to argue herself and say, this shit ain't right. She has a right to do that, and because it's always going to be some person that says this shit is not right, and then 15 or so years from now we'll find out there'll be a law named after that person saying that that shit was not right and shouldn't be. Like I'm pretty sure people thought it was crazy that black folks wanted to vote. Like what they need to vote from? They're not born here and all that type of shit. But look now, we can vote even though some of us are not voting. That's another story. I won't get into that, but it is what it is. So I don't blame him. I ain't rooting for her ass and her in a flag, but I hope everything works out for the young lady. Okay, I think the shit is crazy. The Ebola shit is crazy. You got a lot of people sharing ignorant shit, talking about the shit is airborne and da 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 da. I'm not gonna get into that because what's the name might pop out my video and fact check the shit out of me. I think it is so funny that somebody who I find very interesting, someone I like a lot and interested in, is a fact checker, y'all. The person that I like is a fact checker. Like they are a real fact checker. Like is somebody like punking me or is some punishment shit? I found that shit so weird, but every time he fact checks, it bothers me a little bit, but at the same time, I laugh this shit off and I curse him out and I move on. So it's just so funny to me. I find that shit so funny. But moving on, what else is to talk about? I think I've talked about everything I want to talk about. Um, yeah, I've talked about everything. I hope you all are doing well. I hope everybody's doing a good job. I think it was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of what it was. I can't think of what it was. I just can't. Um, I will be reviewing and How to Get Away with Murder. I'm not too much sure about Scandal, because Scandal I haven't caught up with it. And like somebody had did come in and said, Justin, I hope you don't turn into such and such when you get rich and da 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 da. The only thing I would say about that is I've been doing this. I started doing YouTube videos when I was working at Olive Garden, and I was going to school, and I had money. Like I wasn't just rolling the dough, but I did this before all of that. Like when I had money and stuff, I was good and I was straight out paying bills and stuff. I was doing videos. So Justin J will never change with that. I will never change. Now I will have to adjust fire as I go. As far as I can't say that I'm going to do this and have this video up at this time when I have to be at work. It's just like right now, I have to be at work in the next 54 minutes. And that means I'm going to have to hurry up because yesterday I was so stressed out. Yesterday I was so stressed out trying to get this video, the 2 videos I did yesterday, and YouTube was just not accepting it. It wasn't transcoding. It was just a bunch of mess. So just like now, I've decided, I talked to my friend from Afghanistan for a minute. He kind of got me a little late. So, I make time for things, but you still have to be supportive of me and just realize that I need to have a job so I can pay my bills and be comfortable. And that's what that's what it should be about. For Justin J to be, I know I will never forget about the fans. I appreciate you all, but it's at the same time I need to look out for Justin J and make sure that Justin J is taking care of his business at home. Okay, and I appreciate that. And Justin will never change. Justin will never change. I will never get to that type of level where I just do whatever, and it won't get to that. I won't get to the point where whatever the fuck I do a video I feel like and da da da. I won't do that, but it will be. It won't be as quick. Just like we got Hollywood Divas coming on tonight, and we have what else is coming on? American Horror Story. I'm going in to work at 9 o'clock. Probably won't get off to probably 12, 1, 2 o'clock. Who knows? But when I get off, if I'm not feeling too tired and I don't be that loud, I'm gonna watch it, record it, have the video up by the morning. But I won't get a chance to live tweet. So, but things are going really good. And this is some serious. This where the real fans watch all the way till the end to get a little insight of how I'm doing. Got one job and working on job number 2. The pharmacy tech thing I was telling y'all about. I'm just kind of nervous, y'all, and this is just me just being honest and just talking out. I'm kind of nervous, so keep me in your prayers because I feel like, and I'm getting a little teared up a little bit. Things are going good right now. Things are going good. I feel comfortable. I feel happy. But at the same time, I don't know what can happen. And I don't like living in the unknown. But we all live in the unknown. I just don't want anything bad to happen. When you've been through so much in the last couple of years, in the last couple of months, and situations have made you so like feeling like, I just like feeling like you don't know what you want to do. Like there have been times where I have felt like, I'm getting a little teary. I felt like that. It wasn't suicide type of shit, but it was just like I just did not want to wake up in the morning. I did not want to be here. And I know everybody's probably been through that time in their life, but it scares me to be in the unknown. Like I don't know what next month might bring. I don't know how this is going. Like everything's going so good right now. I just feel like the devil or whoever or whoever, something can happen and change course and make things like change it. And I just don't know that. And that scares me because, I'm still single and all that type of stuff. But I mean, like I said, I am communicating with somebody that I talk to every day, every day. And they keep me smiling, they keep me laughing and everything. Job thing is going. I have very supportive friends, good people behind me, supporting me. But it's just like anything can happen. So, and you're going through something right now. Trust me, you get through it. Just keep faith and stay on your grind and stay working and doing what you got to do to get to that point. Because the light is at the end of the tunnel. Trust me, you just got to keep on going. And that shit is hard. Trust me, honey. Because it was just some hard times. I just wanted to say, fuck it. Okay, and just walk out. But I did not, and I'm here now. But we're gonna always have trials and tribulations in our life. And we just got to have some. That's when you have the other friends and family members and people in your life that you love to keep you supporting, keep you getting to the next level. Love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all supporting me. There's nothing I love more than my Jays. I love y'all so much. And I'll let you all know about Future Wasted Wednesday. I think we will be able to get it in. It might be a little earlier than 7 o'clock. It might have to be 6 o'clock because I'm going to have to get my sleep before I go to work. And I will talk to y'all later. Deuces. Bye.